It is December 21st, and there are 4 days until Christmas. There are, 10 days until the new year, and 10 days until I need to meet my goal of going on a trip in the van before the end of 2020. So it is crunch time. I have a lot of work to do, both inside the van, me doing it myself, and also taking it to a shop to get work done that I can't necessarily do myself. So I have a checklist, a new checklist that I've created of things that need to happen for me to be ready to go. So I need to take the van to the shop because I need new tires and I need an alignment badly.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Do one more.
One more? So am I gonna get that cut of pay?
Yeah, no.
Okay. I'm finally heading home after literally being here pretty much all day. I got 4 new tires. Couldn't do the alignment because we figured out what was kind of messing up the alignment to begin with. So we're gonna try and find those parts, do the work ourselves, and then come back to get the alignment. So I'm heading home. I'm gonna rest for the rest of the night. Edit a video, not this one, but the one before it, and then I'll be back outside to work tomorrow. Now what I need to do here in the van on my own with some help wherever I can get it is sand down the tabletops that are going to be used for the bed to table conversion, because the space between the benches is just slightly too tight. So I'm going to sand down the edges. Perfect. It's perfect. Okay. Woohoo! It fits. Okay. So that's the one for the back. Now I just have to sand down the one for the front and fit it in. Just make sure I don't smash my fingers. But it's done! They fit, and it's good. And now I have a bed. Damn. This feels good. Okay. Stain everything and clear coat it. I need to cut the hole for the kitchen sink. I definitely fucked that up. So to compensate for this, I'm just going to slide the template over and I'll try and fill this in with wood filler. And then I'm just gonna drill a hole through with the hole dozer and do my best to get around. I'm really disappointed. I'm not mad, it is what it is, but I'm disappointed that this shit happened. And to be honest, it's a learning lesson because that shit was dangerous and I should have never did it in the first place. So yesterday and last night, with us trying to use the skill saw to cut out the sinkhole, that was just disastrous. I'm being kind of dramatic, but like, the same issue that happened with me happened to my boyfriend, and from there was so much damage done that, like, even if it takes me all day, I'm going to use the jigsaw and just make my way around, because I already have to do some damage control to not fuck up anything else in the van with this countertop. So I'm going to be bouncing back and forth between working on the countertop, the kitchen countertop, and sanding and clear coating the tabletops for the back. So fingers crossed everything goes much better today, because I want to get this kitchen countertop cut, sanded, stained, clear coated, and installed in the van within the next few days. This countertop has been a complete headache. I'm finally getting around the outline with the jigsaw, but it's so slow, and I didn't realize how hot the saw was getting, and I touched my thumb to it and definitely burned my thumb. So this is literally gonna take me all day. But you could say 1/4 of the way there. So I'm just gonna keep on cutting until this thing comes out, because I'm tired of dealing with it. Jesus. Finally. God. Definitely too cold to work outside in the van today, but I got the kitchen countertop inside, so I'll be staining and clear coating in there so I can stay nice and warm and that everything works the way it's supposed to. But I wanted to come out here really quickly and show you what I got for Christmas. I got a battery-powered vacuum, because this van becomes very dusty and dirty and hairy very quickly. So I got this and I'm about to use it. I may or may not have to add more things to this list, but this is what comes up immediately so that I can get on the road sometime in the next 6 days, 7 days. So yeah, it's crunch time. I feel really excited about going on this trip. I have ideas about where I want to go and what I want to do, As far as the length of the trip, I don't know. Honestly, everything is up in the air right now, and it ultimately is up to how comfortable and safe I feel in the van once I take off. I could go for one night and be like, okay, time to come back home. Or I could wake up and be like, I could go another night. I could go another night. You know, who knows? But the time is there. My energy is there. So I'm just working to get to the point to where I can drive off and say that I'm going on this trip.
You remember how I used to be like, you mind grabbing that jack for me real quick?
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you that with this one.
We could light the fire now.
You don't see the ties up?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. 4 or 5 inches.
Oh, Lord.
Literally everything but the middle bar's being replaced.
And what is this called?
Steering rack, maybe? Steering link kit? Steering links?
Okay, it is day 2 of getting work done on the van at the shop. But last night, Ben and I stayed up and he worked on the whole front end assembly that we figured out was messing up the alignment to begin with. He replaced the tie rod, the pitman arm. I don't even know what these things are, but they were really bad. Probably, you know, original pieces on this van for the last 25 years that had never been adjusted, never been aligned, because this van was bad. But now I have all new pieces. The van is driving very well. I'm gassed up, and now I'm going to finally get this alignment. And on the way, I lost a hubcap. That thing popped right off, and it's sitting up under the freeway. So, whatever. But we're on our way to the shop to get this work done so we can continue preparing for this trip.
Plastic hits.
It's 10:34, Wednesday, December 30th, and I am about to clean up, pack up, and go on my first trip in this van.